Move a little bit west along the waterfront past the downtown skyscrapers, and you will get to Cobo Center. This is the location of the Detroit Boat Show, held from February 17th to 25th, 2018. It's an annual event like the auto show. Travels with Lobo, you are viewing Detroit, America's great comeback city. And Lonely Planet's #2 city destination for 2018. Vlog number 15, the Detroit Boat Show, Part 1. Remember, a new vlog is published every Friday. In this vlog, I'll pretend that I'm a boating enthusiast and give you my knowledge, in quotation marks, and impressions of the Detroit Boat Show. Stay tuned and you'll find out almost everything. Detroit, Michigan is a great place to have a boat show because the state of Michigan borders on 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. That would be Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Erie. It is therefore known as the Great Lakes State. By the way, it also borders on Lake St. Clair. That's not considered to be a Great Lake, but it's also a Great Lake. You'll notice up in the left-hand corner the state of Minnesota. Their slogan is Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. According to Wikipedia, Michigan has 11,000 lakes. So once again, Detroit is a great place to have a boat show. The Great Lakes St. Lawrence Seaway is a deep draft waterway extending 2,340 miles from the Atlantic Ocean to the head of the Great Lakes into the heart of North America. It has 13 Canadian and 2 U.S. locks, and for the most part represents the border between the United States and Canada. On my way to the boat show, I walked along the waterfront right by the Port of Detroit sign, and that's the GM Marin Center, home of General Motors Corporation. Right there, the Detroit River that connects Lake St. Clair with Lake Erie. That's Windsor, Ontario, Canada on the other side. Detroit, settled in 1701, was the first European settlement above tide water in North America. The settlers were French-speaking from Louisiana and gave it the name Detroit, which we pronounce as Detroit. Detroit is French for a strait between 2 bodies of water. Lobo coming to you from Detroit, Michigan, again from Cobo Hall, but not this time for the auto show, but for the 60th edition of the boat show, right here at Cobo Hall. Let's see what's available here. Yes, every boat show should have a little bit of water as water pours down from the Detroit People Mover that runs right through the middle of Cobo Hall. See vlog number 5 for Detroit People Mover. The first thing you'll notice as you walk into the Detroit Boat Show is that there's nothing aesthetic about it. That's totally contrary to the auto show, which was all about aesthetics. The name of the game here simply seems to be to pack as many boats and equipment into Cobo Center as you can possibly pack. The other thing that's different from the auto show is that this is like a giant bazaar. Everybody is trying to sell boats and boating equipment, as you can see here. The booth set up, complete with a bank to buy right on the spot. The boat show makes for eager buyers, as there are promotional prices specifically for the boat show. An example of why to buy at the boat show would be a boat that retails $110,000 and having a show price of $83,000. Why wouldn't you buy at the boat show?
Detroit Auto Show. I'm here talking with
David Smith.
And David, where you represent a company called
Skipper Bunt.
And you sell a category of boat called the Four Winds.
Correct. Four Winds is the brand, and then they make bow riders primarily. They also make deck boats, and they're made right here in Cadillac, Michigan. Michigan made.
Fantastic. And you mentioned bow riders, and what is a bow rider?
A bow rider is one that actually has an open bow, which is where they get their name for the bow rider.
Right.
They're typically always fiberglass, And they're also called a runabout, would be another category, but very similar. It's almost the same thing.
Right. And this one here you said sells for?
This one's a 26-footer. It's an open bow with a trailer and an arch, and this one retails for $110,000.
There is...
That one is a Cruiser's Yacht's 33-foot bow rider. Also has a mid cabin on it. So not only is there a bow rider in the front, the middle has a cabin that can sleep two, has air conditioning, heat, and it also has an enclosed head.
Sounds like a great buy.
Looks like something James Bond would have, doesn't it?
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
So it turns out a category of boat called a bow rider is very, very popular. And why wouldn't it be? Wouldn't you like to sit in the front of this particular boat, zipping across a lake on a hot summer day, just soaking up the sun? I came away with the impression that based on just the sheer numbers on display, pontoon boats were a big hit in Michigan. And with 11,000 lakes, why not? They're basically a broad platform supported by 2 or 3 aluminum tubes. They have shallow drafts and are very stable. They're usually found in inland lakes and rivers and other small bodies of water, used for cruising, fishing, and water sports, powered by outdoor or stern drive engines, lengths ranging from 15 to 30 feet.
Categories of boats are houseboats. I haven't found any. And I'm Victor here. Victor, why are there no houseboats here?
Well, there's no houseboats here because houseboats are very expensive to move. Typical houseboat now is anywhere from 60 to 100 foot long, as the one on the end there is.
Yeah.
And to move a boat here just to show it is going to cost probably between $10,000 and $15,000.
That's incredible.
It's very incredible, and it's a lot of work too because you have to disassemble the top of the boat in order to clear all the bridges.
Excellent. Is that maybe why there are no sailboats here either? Like I'm struck there are no sailboats here.
I'm surprised there are no sailboats here, to be frank, because a lot of them have a foldable keel now. So I'm really surprised. I'm assuming maybe this is not the market or the show for them.
Here in Detroit.
Yeah, here in Detroit.
Every boat show I've been to has had sailboats.
Yeah, I'm assuming there are sailboats over in Cleveland maybe, or the Chicago show. I'm really surprised there are not sailboats here.
And Victor, you're from where?
I own and operate Hoosier Hills Marina in southwest Indiana.
Southwest Indiana?
Yeah, on Patoka Lake.
So how far are you from Indianapolis?
From Indianapolis, about 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours.
And
Carville,
Chicago?
2.5. Chicago, probably 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
And there are obviously lakes where you are.
Yeah, we're on Patoka Lake. It's the second largest man-made lake in Indiana with the most shoreline of any lake in Indiana. We rent houseboats, 4, 5, and 6 bedroom. We also sell Manitou pontoons, Suzuki outboards, Yamaha outboards, Westerbeek generators, among many other items.
I would find you on the internet by searching for Hoosier Hills Marina.
Yep, www.hoosierhillsmarina.com.
For anybody who's going to Indiana.
Anybody going to Indiana, or Facebook. Just put in Hoosier Hills Marina on Facebook and our site will come up.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice
Enjoy the
talking to you.
show.
A cruiser is the Cadillac of recreational boats. They're usually from 21 feet to 45 feet in length and have a cabin in the bow of the boat. Cruiser cabins are designed for overnight stays and are typically large enough for a small galley, several berths, and an enclosed head. If you don't know what a head is, that's the bathroom in a boat. And by the way, as you can see in the video, when you go to a boat show, be ready to take off your shoes, as you can't go onto any boat without taking your shoes off. I would be remiss at a boat show to not take you inside a $642,000 cruiser. Along with the boating life in Michigan, of course, go beautiful, albeit very expensive, marinas, as well as incredible scenery like this one of Traverse Bay. Beautiful Traverse Bay.
Right here is the Detroit Yacht Club. And where is the Detroit Yacht Club located?
We're located out on Belle Isle, which is now a state park in the river.
New York City has Central Park. Detroit has Belle Isle, located in the Detroit River, just west of Lake St. Clair.
How did it become a state park? Can you tell us about that?
Well, that was a lot of negotiation, I think, which happened with the bankruptcy of the city of Detroit. The state of Michigan took over the island in 2014. And now it's quite a lot different attitude now on the island.
It's a bit safer, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
But the club, 150-year anniversary this year, the Detroit Yacht Club, and the building is actually going to celebrate its 100th anniversary in 2023. So we're doing a lot of renovations
It's
for
a beautiful building, right?
it. We love it, yes.
And it's on Belle Isle.
Yes.
Belle Isle. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Jeff Kitson, one of the members.
Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, bye.
Now, believe it or not, the main side attraction in this boat show is Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel.
3, 4, 5. Little kisses for luck. And hit it. All right, McKenna, I'm going to count for 20 each lap as she goes around, but we only want her to go lose 4 laps. That's your first lap.
And just when you thought you'd seen it all, this comes along. Well, maybe it could have been left out. I don't know. Join me next Friday for part 2 of the Detroit Boat Show for more types of boats, more nautical information, and more interesting interviews.